Oh, morning all. Going for a little walk today. So this is the process of walking a little bit. I'll put this glove on. I rub some of that magic cream in my legs, which is my knees, which are the worst. If it's only a few hundred yards, I don't bother, but I just want to try and do, if I can, a little walk up the top here, which I've seen. So, and I put my glove on and my cream, and then it's just easier to throw my glove away, get my straps, and watch me toes, and grab hold of these, put them up. Whew, get them right. There you go. Just put my socks on and my shoes on, and I think you know how to do those. Anyway, and hopefully I can do a couple of kilometres if I take it steady. But yeah, I'll show you another method of opening and closing doors later. It's very interesting. Cheers. As you walk around the quarry, this is quarry, you walk round and up, and there's a little side track literally off the side, and if you come round, there's another open vista here. Looks like the farmer dumps the old sheep wool, bits of offcuts and stuff, but yes, you can certainly get a vehicle up here. Anyway, the track is just up on the top of that brow, but I've just come off this side chute. Anyway, happy days. I've only done probably half a kilometre, but my foot's killing me. Never mind, carry on, cheers. The other thing is, of course, is when you're walking and puffing and panting like an old steam train, turn round. That's in the distance is the place called Steeple, and the church I went to visit yesterday. And at the top of the hill is a fantastic viewpoint, which you can get to as well. I can hear the pheasants in the background. Okay, still a bit overcast for June. There you go. Because they've got cows here, and I have this feeling that I think it was Switzerland, where a woman was trampled to death by cows, but they had calves, and I had a good scan at these and I couldn't see any calves, and I haven't got a dog, so half the battle. But I've noticed some walkers coming up here who have a dog, etc. So I'm on the top of this little brow of the hill. It's very windy still. I've got my little camera. I'll walk to the end there. I'll go to the end over here. So, as you can see, fantastic view. Just a shame it's so windy. So, anyway, happy days. Looks like I've made a friend. Getting a bit closer all the time, chomping away. One or two of them now are moving off. Don't ask me why or where, but they gathered themselves up. A few of them are starting walking over there. I'm trying to keep my finger on the microphone because it's still very windy up here. But nearly at the end, so catch you on in a bit. Well, John Douglas Hamilton, 1914 to 1993. I've got to thank him for the bench. This is as far as I can go, or legally as far as I can go, because evidently some person owns the right to the land at the end here. Encombe Estate, private property. It is a gate. As you can see, I can't. Well, I can open the gate and go over there, but that's not really playing the game, is it? Because I mean, that's his little bit of property. He probably wants to come up here and cut the lawn later. Anyway, as you can see, some stunning views down there. I've only got the small camera out, and hopefully I've got my finger over the trigger as it tries to stop some of the wind noise. I don't know whether you can hear me, but I can't believe it's June the 11th, Sunday, and it's becoming windy, and the clouds coming in because I can't see over the woodland. Definitely the farm down there. I don't know whether I'm on the map. Over there's Clavel Castle. Tower, sorry. Over there, and you can see the cloud coming in now. So really, it's a bit of a bummer. So it's pointless trying to take photos because they just look blurred. But you get the general idea from up here. I did walk past the cows, as you probably noticed, and there's the high point there. But it is a stunning view, and I would have thought this time of year it would be very nice. But anyway, enough of the whinging about the blister in my knees. I've got a pretty long walk back now. Anyway, catch you all soon, hopefully. Nice cup of tea in about another hour. I'll try and film a bit more on the way down. Cheers. Clouds coming in now, as you can see. It is literally just closing in. So I'm heading the way back. It looks like I might get a little bit damp, but it's a good 3/4 of an hour walk back. Anyway, cheers. What I am finding on this path, walking down, is lots and lots of bumblebees. Either dying, dead, or totally disorientated, like this one on the floor here, and he's quite a big one. I think it's called bufftail, or no, he's not a bufftail, he's a red tail, I think, but anyway, you can just generally make it out. And I counted 30 plus on about 100 yards, 150 yards up this path, and I lost count then. But that bumblebee is not happy, and as you say, I've got to walk a few feet and I'll find another one. See that one? Can't walk along with this because it's just a little bit boring. But I've noticed no end of them, funny enough, which is quite strange. Yeah, it's a shame the clouds coming. You can see the clouds rolling in. I don't know whether you can see that very well. But yes, it's whizzing across. So happy days on the way back. Cup of tea ready. graphic blood loss through the back of my heel there. Nice one. Just got back. Oh well, never mind. It was a bit painful. Well, that was a bit of a painful walk and a bit of a disappointment because the weather closed in. So I did all that for nothing. It took me an hour to walk back, and the worst thing was walking down the slope. Very bumpy the first bit. The first half, well, the first half to a kilometre, half to 1 kilometre, and it's just basically uphill and stony. And coming back down killed me. But one or two walkers I've bumped into who were using the sticks, and both of them says using sticks takes some weight off your knees. So I think I could try that, because to be honest that was very painful. I know I'm a whinge, but you know, evidently suffering from a little bit of a blister in the back, which is a bit of a state. I haven't took my sock off yet. But hey ho, just got to come overcome it, at the end of the day. I mean, I'm coming up to my birthday soon. I'm not dead just yet. So hey ho, you just got to keep going, haven't you? I mean, what's the alternative? Anyway, I do try. Anyway, peace and love. I've just got my water. That's another thing I forgot. I forgot to put my water in there. And I've got a phone that plays up. I never used it because there's no signal. As soon as I get out up here, basically it turns itself off, flat battery. It must be that when it's up here, it just sort of confuses itself and seems to be turning itself on and off, trying to get a signal, and it seems to spend all its time trying to get a signal, flattening the battery, because I don't turn it off, and I should turn it off then put it back on. So as soon as I walked 50 yards up the hill, I heard it go bing bing bing, boop, off it went, flat. So in case of emergency, that was a complete waste of time carrying that, wasn't it? So that's another lesson to learn. Turn the damn thing off when you haven't got a signal. Anyway, enough moaning. I'll show you how to close this door soon. Anyway, cheers. Anyway, don't forget I have got a sense of humour, and slamming doors, etc. is a bit of a pain in the morning. Just looked at my blister. It's not too bad. The reason I've got a blister coming on there is that it's okay. I mean, I've showed that before. The skin's come off, but what it is, on here, you see, I've got a lump there. It's like a spur, because of arthritis and various other bits and pieces. I get gout a lot and I don't drink, and it's various things, and I don't ask why the bone grows there. Well, what happened is, some months back, I had one grow on the back of my heel there. There's a slight pronounced bump here, and what happened is that when I put my boots on, it knocks it straight off. Ow. And that's what's probably happening again. I got a blister there straight away the other day, but I've tried to walk with it, and it's just got a bit worse. Sorry, that's a bit graphic. My socks look worse than what they are. It's a bit sore, a bit painful. Ankles are breaking. Anyway, you're not done. Look at that, do you? Sorry about that. So that's a bit graphic. I apologise for that. It's not as bad as it is, but it's just a bit sore as it is. It's just sore skin. And if you've had a blister before, but that's what it is. I get various lot of growths because of arthritis. I can't remember the technical term, like a spur I think it's called, or something like that anyway. But the one on the back of there is a pain, and of course my shoes used to fit quite comfortably, but now they don't, and it keeps catching, so they need to be battered with a hammer. Anyway, I've had a good week. I did go back Friday. I had some business to attend to, and back on Saturday and Sunday. Very busy here Saturday night, exceptionally busy, with a lot of people here. They all kept in their own little sort of space, didn't really mix. I did move because three sort of campery type, well, they weren't camper vans, one was a transit, one was a pickup, and one was something else, and they seemed to have wanted the back end of where I am in the disused quarry, and I was just a bit close, so I just said, do you want me to move forward, mate? Oh, would you? Not a problem. So I moved forward. I ain't got a problem. And so they all sort of stuck together down the far end, if you know this area. Well, people do, but so they wanted under the trees, so that's where they stopped. There weren't no problem, but it just seemed to be in the morning. I don't know whether it was them young people or somebody over there, or there was a couple over there, but Christ almighty, 5:30, 6 o'clock, bang, wallop wallop, bang, wallop wallop, and it was like doors banging. I'm thinking like, Christ almighty, we ain't all got to get up at that time in the morning, you know. And you know, live and let live, man. But anyway, enough moaning. Enough moaning, enough waffling on anyway. Hope you have all a good day and a good weekend. Cheers.